If your motorcycle battery keeps dying like this one does, don't rush out and buy a new battery yet. There are a few really common things that cause this, and some are ridiculously easy to fix. So before you go spending money on any parts, check these things out first. I'm Dino. This is Patch's Repair Shop. Let's have a look, shall we? A weak or old battery is still the most common fault here. Okay, so what we can do is a very, very quick voltage test. So got my multimeter, stick it on volts, DC. And check my battery voltage. 12.4. I would like it to be just a touch more than that, to be honest with you. So what we can do is charge the battery up. Now, I use a C-Tech Power Sport battery charger, and using these quick release connections, I keep them connected all the time. It saves me having to spend £100 or $100 every year on batteries for the motorcycles, when these chargers are a one-off charge of something very similar and keeps my battery topped up and healthy. Not only that, it will tell me if the battery's got a fault. So take a little bit of the stress out of the situation. I'll link to these below, guys. If the battery terminals are really, really corroded and all fluffed up, you can easily clean them off with some vinegar. Make sure you wash it off properly afterwards. And then obviously a little bit of a wire brush around all the terminals to clean them back up. If they're really, really bad and they've oxidized up the wire, then things get a little bit more involved. So that's number one, guys. Battery voltage, putting the battery on charge and checking for corroded terminals. Next up is loose battery terminals. If the battery terminals are loose, that's probably your problem. However, over-tightened battery terminals can give you just as much grief as loose ones. They do not need to be massively over-tightened. These ones, for example, this is a 2009 Triumph Daytona 675. These are 5 Newton meters. Now, I've cracked out my old school torque wrench, mainly because I can't find my modern one, and we'll do it to 5 Newton meters. There we go. It's nothing at all. Failing that, you can just use a Phillips screwdriver in this case and just literally nip them back up. Again, do not over tighten the battery terminals. You could crack your actual terminal on the battery, you could crack the terminal on the wire. That will cause maybe a complete disconnect or excessive resistance. So just be careful you don't over tighten the battery terminals. Right, so we're happy that they are both tightened up now. What's the third thing? If your battery keeps dying even after charging it, your charging system could be the problem. Once the bike is running, the battery should actually be charging while you ride. You're normally looking for around 13.5 to 14.5 volts. If the voltage stays low, there's a good chance something in the charging system isn't working properly. One common failure is the regulator rectifier. This controls the charging voltage going back to the battery, so if this fails, the bike might still run, but the battery slowly drains while you are riding. If you've got heated grips, USB connections like this, or maybe even this, maybe you've got a parasitic loss or a battery drain. Okay, same thing. Check these, guys. Start disconnecting these sort of things. So USB connections, this one actually got taken off of the Kawasaki because it was causing a parasitic loss. Heated grips can cause a battery drain or parasitic loss. Cheap alarm systems, anything like that, or any alarm system, come to say to it, can cause a battery drain. Now, having one of those little C-Tech chargers can overcome that, but it's worth bearing those things in mind. We won't go into how to test for battery drains in this video, but please remember to unplug any accessories if you think you do have a battery drain issue.
So you might be having battery issues for one of these simple reasons, guys. Is the battery voltage okay? Does it need to go on charge? Are the terminals corroded? Are the battery terminals too tight? Are the battery terminals too loose? Is there an accessory connected, heated grips, cameras, alarms, USB sockets that are causing the battery to go flat? When you're actually running, or the bike is running, or you're riding the bike, is it charging correctly? All of these things can give you battery issues, and they're really easy and fairly cheap to check if you've got some basic tools. So I hope this has been some form of help to you guys. I'm Dino. This is Patch's Repair Shop. For those of you that are here for the Harley Davidson restoration, we will be cracking on very soon. I promise. We just got some other things going on in the background. I'm going to pop some videos down here so that you guys can watch some of our other motorcycle videos. And don't forget, smash subscribe, hit like, drop us all the comments if you've got any questions. I'm Dino, this is Patch's Repair Shop, and I'll catch you guys next week.